Hi, this is Football Made in England, and today we're just going to discuss some transfer gossip that is making rounds. We're going to start with the first one, which is about Joe Hart. It says that Liverpool have emerged as potential suitors for Joe Hart, with a 27-year-old England goalkeeper reportedly fearing for his Manchester City future after revealing the club has not spoken to him about a new contract. I can really understand why they are not so straightforward in giving him a new contract, considering that his form dipped last season and had to be replaced with Frank Timilan, who has actually left the club now. However, I think they're just trying to monitor his performance and see if he's up to the actual standard. But that is quite striking if that is true because he has had his critics, yes, but I think he's been consistent when he is on form. And yes, he may consider a few goals, but I don't really think that it is actually his fault. I think the sooner they sort out his contract and give him a new one, the better. I think that will put his mind at rest and his future at rest. But it's all up to the city board to decide what to do. I've seen his number two play a few games, and though he was sensational in the World Cup, it's a different ballgame while playing in the league. The second story is that Arsenal have agreed a deal to sign Real Madrid midfielder Sami Khedira. That sounds like a genuine story. The problem is I've never really been a fan of caught offside. Sometimes I just feel like it's a guy eating pizza and donuts, drinking some wine, just getting up, taking a pen and a paper or going on his keyboard and think of anything to write about. As to whether there's any truth in the story, I'll actually take it with a pinch of salt until the deal actually happens. Um, the other story, I think it's also quite interesting, and it has to do with Manchester United, who were recently trashed, or let's say they imploded against Leicester City after leading 3-1 in the second half, in which I commented in one of my earlier videos. But it says Manchester United will tear up their loan deal for Radamel Falcao and send a 20-year-old Colombia striker back to Monaco if he suffers a recurrence of his knee problems. Yeah, in spite of Radamel Falcao being a sensational striker for Atletico Madrid before he actually moved to Monaco, where he scored lots of goals, last season he was hampered by injury and he made just about 10 appearances. The thing is that sometimes injury problems affect the player's ability, and to really come back from a serious one can take a toll. And for a 28-year-old, will he really be able to rediscover his captivating and sensational form? Now that is the question mark. But as long as he stays fit, I think that he may see the season through. As to whether they will make the loan permanent, I guess it's too early to make a call on that. And I might just wait till the end of the season before I can give him a thumbs up or a thumbs down. The other story is also quite interesting. QPR boss Harry Redknapp wanted to sign Stoke striker Peter Crouch technically for a fifth time. The thing is this: I feel that wherever Redknapp goes, Crouchy goes. That is how I see it. And then he moved with him to Tottenham, to QPR, and now he wants him back in QPR again. But Mike Hughes actually is also a fan of Peter Crouch, and he's been there for quite some time. I think he scored a sensational volley from the midfield about 2 seasons ago under Tony Pulis. So he's actually been settled there if you really want to move back to London. But in football, they say never. What other stories are there that I like to talk about? Yes, this is just some gossips just going around. Cardiff City owner Vincent Tan will step up moves to secure Russell Slade as the new manager. I do not know who Russell Slade is, I have to be honest. but I do know who Steve Clark and Chris Hughton are. However, I'm assuming Steve Clark, the former assistant coach of Chelsea, has got a job in Jordan, so I don't know how that will work out. Chris Hughton, I know, is free after he was relieved from his post in Norwich and has been without a job since. Will he be a good candidate? I think he will because he knows the championship very well, and I think he'll be able to galvanize the Cardiff team and bring them back to the Premier League. I think he'll be a very good appointment. As much as I like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I think he was wrong manager for a wrong club. That's how I'll put it. Um, Last but not the least, I just want to talk about the last comment about Arsene Wenger has urged striker Danny Welbeck, 23, to use former Gunners for Thierry Henry as his inspiration to succeed at the club. Well, yes, because Thierry Henry came to the club the same age as he after having a miserable season with Juve. Danny Welbeck, if he stops his profligacy in front of goal and becomes that lethal striker, then I think he can make a great career with the Gunners. And if he will be a great as Thierry Henry, well, the verdict will be out on him. This is Football Made in England. Just let me know your thoughts, subscribe, leave your comments, share, just tell me what you think, and basically just enjoy the day.